Hi, I'm Bernie Kenny, owner of the Kenny family of ShopRite, where value is our goal. What is value? Value is what our Kenny family of ShopRites offer our guests in price, variety, quality, service, and facility. Please join us in the next half hour as we present the values we offer.
It's finally happened. I've been waiting on it to happen. It's right down the street from my house, and if you live in the Stanton area, it's now officially done. Well, it's not done. They're going to continue to do. That's what ShopRite does. I'm here with Jim at the new ShopRite here in Stanton, Delaware. You got to be excited, Jim.
I'm very excited. I mean, we've been waiting for this for a long time. The customers, they're all excited. I get comments every day of how nice the place looks and how wide open it is, and everybody's excited. All my associates, the customers, and definitely me.
Yeah, and when you're talking about it, because I was just in here, that's what surprised me. I was just in here a month ago, and I really didn't see the changes, and I heard they were doing changes, and all of a sudden I walk in here today, and it's a completely brand new store. I mean, the area that we're standing in used to be so tight, you really couldn't, but now you got, this is your hot food area, so you can come in here, and people, you can come in here, and you talk about an easy lunch, a great lunch, good quality food, and a nice place to sit and enjoy it too now.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And a lot of people didn't notice, as yourself, the majority of the work was done overnight. You know what I mean? We had to deal with some construction during the day, but we tried to make it as easy for the customers to still shop during this thing. And it took a while, but we're very satisfied and definitely happy with the results.
Yeah, I'm ecstatic about it because I look at this because I love to be able to walk in ShopRite and come, especially if you're a single person out there, you can come here and grab a meal cheaper than you can any restaurant, take it home, and hot, ready to go. I mean, and it's here. And nice thing if you don't want to take it home, you didn't have it before, a nice dining area, so you now have the full-blown cafe like the rest of the ShopRites.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good. I eat here every day, 6 days a week anyway, so, and a lot of the customers, and we have some customers that come every day. They come every day, do some shopping, and they'll get their donut and coffee in the morning, or they'll get their sandwich at lunchtime, and yeah, they love it. They love it. It's very rewarding to hear the comments back from the customers, because that's what we're here for, the customers.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, because you've been, I didn't realize, Jim, I hate to tell people how old you were. We'll say you started when you were born, but you've been with ShopRite, I didn't realize it, 40 years.
Yeah, total of this is my 42nd year working for ShopRite. It's been a long haul, that's for sure.
And when you're talking about that, now you add ShopRite, and then you add the Kenny family ShopRites to it, and you mentioned a minute ago about people. They're all about the customer and the people.
Yeah, there's nobody like the Kennys, that's for sure. Mr. Kenny cares about every customer, every associate. He's very passionate. And it's definitely a pleasure working for him day in and day out. It makes my job a lot easier, and who knows, maybe I'll be here another 40 years,
Yeah, but when it comes to Bernie, I've worked with him myself, and to see how you mentioned the word passionate, I don't know of anybody that's more passionate about what they're doing than what Bernie is, and and he visits all the stores. He's in and out. You got Kenny family throughout, but Bernie is, and when he comes into a store, I see him out in a lot. He'll be grabbing the carts and putting them back. I mean, he does it all. I mean, he loves the stores.
Nobody's more passionate than Bernie, that's for sure. And he visits the store, and I see him every day, sometimes twice a day, because he goes by the store going home and goes by the store going to his office. He don't miss a beat. Yeah. He can spot a loose shopping cart up at the bus stop as he drives by, and I'll get a phone call. He's very sharp, very passionate, and it's a pleasure working for him, absolutely.
And he's passionate about having a clean, safe environment for folks to come shopping in, and that's what you have created here now when people walk in. What I like about it, you walk in, we talk about the hot food section, then right next to that, you've got the deli area, then over here, you've got the bakery. I mean, what a way to get people hungry when they walk through the door, but the bakery area right there.
Yeah, the bakery's... It's probably one of the biggest impacts is the bakery. Get a lot of compliments on the bakery, and then all the new TV monitors and the screens, and you'll catch people standing there listening and watching, and Like I say, they're very excited. It's nice. It's just very nice. The store was originally built in 1987, so it was long overdue.
I was going to say it would definitely need it because I shopped here. I mean, I would, but I can see myself, I'm not going to be an everyday shopper, but I can see myself coming a few more times a week because I ended up going to one of the new stores that's by the office on the way home versus stopping here. But now, the heck with it, I'm on my way back to Stanton store, and we want to invite you guys to come out here and experience the brand new Stanton store. Same location, everything's the same. Well, I can't say that because even the outside, you guys changed the outside look as well.
Yes, we put all new cart corrals up. We redid the parking lot, and just try to make it safe for the customers. Lighting and stuff, the open exposure on the front end. Now, when a customer comes up through the parking lot, there's a lot of the cashiers and other customers can see through the window, so customers have commented it makes them feel a lot safer.
A whole lot safer because you're well lit up, and then of course the people here in the store can see you out in the lot. And then before it was a solid wall there, made it kind of tough to do. And the doors, they've relocated those, a lot more convenient to get in and out of the store.
Yes, a lot more convenient. Having one entrance in, one entrance out. One exit out. It's very good, very good.
Yeah, and then of course when you talk about the Kenny family ShopRites, you got to talk about their delicatessens because I don't know of anything that's better than what Kenny family delicatessens are as far as prepared foods or getting special slices. Because the one thing you guys have that a lot of grocery stores don't have is you got people behind those counters all day.
Oh yeah, from 6 o'clock in the morning, the deli's open till 11 o'clock at night. The store is 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. 7 days a week. We provide the service and to take care of the customers. That's why we're here.
Well, now the other night when I drove by here, I thought to myself, ShopRite, they're not open. It was like 11:30, but I saw the lights all lit, and I thought, well, that must be the people in there working. But I didn't realize you were open until what time?
1 a.m. 7 days a week.
Wow, I didn't realize that. You might see me a little bit more often, when I'm coming home late night, stopping in here. But the deli area, and the thing about it is, Kenny always stresses that if you're out there and you have something that you bought someplace else and they don't have it in their store, bring a package, bring it in here, tell him what you're looking for, and he'll get it in the store for you.
Absolutely. We'll do whatever we got to do to satisfy the customer. I have went out and purchased an item from one of our competitors that we do not have. Buy 12 packages of it, bring it in, cut it in on the shelf, and put it at the same retail that I bought. So we make nothing on that item, but we have a satisfied customer.
And that's what Bernie Kenny's all about. And when you're talking about that, it's not only that. He has a deal if you're going down through the store and you see something that expires, and you get in trouble for this if he has to pay $1 out, because he tells you if you find expired date, bring it up to the and we'll give you $1 for it.
Absolutely. Again, Bernie's very passionate, and he wants to be the freshest store out there with the freshest product. You know what I mean? And yeah, if there's something that expires, he'll give somebody $1 and to make sure that we have the freshest product out there.
Now, most stores I walk into, the first thing I walk into and it explodes into my face is the produce. I like this store because as soon as I walked through the door, I got hungry because the bakery's right there and that's hitting me in the face. But you have a great produce area. I'm going to go down and visit that along with you. But before I do that, if people got to be familiar with Cakes by Dana, and when it brings me to what one of the things the Kenny family does as well is local. They stock more local product than anybody I know out there. They try to work with the local vendors, and when you talk about that, the local farmers or local products packaged here, you're going to find that on the shelves.
Absolutely. The local produce is a big thing because in years past, before I was the general store manager, I was the perishable assistant, so I did deal with the produce area a lot and local produce. I lined up a lot of local vendors that we deal with and still deal with to this day. We have a great relationship with the local farmers. We have the farmers come in and actually meet the people. The customers love that, and they can see the freshness. We used to get corn that was picked that morning, and we were selling it that afternoon.
Yeah, and then
fresher.
I did a farm tour last year, and that's one of the things the Kinney family added to their things, that you can actually go down and visit. They take buses, and we all got on buses. We went down and visited all the farms that supplied to the Kinney family, not all of them, but a majority of them, and we got to visit those, and they're getting ready to do that again June 18th. I think the first one is. They're going to do it twice this year. But what an experience that was, going down and actually seeing the farms, talking to the farmers. I mean, a lot goes into it, and like you said, I was amazed because the farmers said the same thing. Hey, we're going to pick some corn today, and it's going to be in that store tomorrow morning.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, I didn't make that farm trip, but Dan Tanzer, Mike Fetro, and myself went on a trip to the farm ourselves, just the three of us, and it was an experience, being in the fields with the farmers and taking a piece of corn right off the husk, eating it raw, and tasting that sweetness. It was unbelievable. Even at my age, which we know I'm young, I didn't realize corn was that sweet raw. I always ate
very
it.
good, isn't it? Because I'm making them put it up right now, because I actually had a chance to do the same thing, and I was blown away. I'm like, well, why do we cook corn?
Yeah. I still like it hot, but I mean, it was amazing. I had taken some of it home, and my wife and kids tried it, and they were amazed how sweet it was.
It's just unbelievable that you can just peel back the husk and take a bite out of it. It surprised me when I saw the farmer do it. I'm like, well, if he can do it, I know I ain't going to drop from it. So let me give. But after I took a bite, I ended up taking 2 or 3 bites. I mean, it was really good. But I know Cakes by Dana, that's what brought me to the local thing. A local guy was on Cake Boss and won the event. Well, when that happened, the Kinney family said, wait a minute, this guy's got to be the best baker in the area. Let's get him in here and let's work together with him in a partnership with Cakes by Dana now, and you're going to find those on the shelves here at the Kinney family ShopRites.
Yes, and I don't know if you had a chance to try it, but man, it's delicious. It's delicious. Dana's a super nice guy. I've met him a couple times, and I think he does an outstanding job, and it's definitely an asset to ShopRite.
Well, Jim, we're going to get back with you and look at produce and meats, but right now I'm going to go over and visit with Cakes by Dana, because he's over here right now, and you're going to see that more and more often where he's in the store. So let's go over and meet Dana. As you're shopping through ShopRite, you're crazy if you don't make it by the cake area, the bakery area, whatever you want to call the area, because you're going to find Cakes by Dana. I mean, when you're talking about, hi Dana, how are you?
How are you?
Good. Congratulations first of all. It's been, I guess it's been what, a year or so ago you won?
Right. Yep. It's been almost 2 years.
Yeah. Now, what did you win? Tell everybody.
Oh goodness, I won $50,000, new car. Got to work with Buddy Velastro for about a year. Was on Cake Boss, so exciting time.
Yeah, and another Delawarean. That's what I get excited about. We've had a couple of them win different things. I mean, you have a guy Shane down there won tattoos, and then we had another girl won Jennifer. Yeah. Dana, Cakes by Dana. But what I get excited about, Dana, because you of course, you do specialized cakes.
Right. We do all kinds of wedding cakes, desserts, party cakes, and so forth. But we're really excited about our partnership with ShopRite, with the Kinney family, and we have our desserts now displayed in their cases throughout their stores. So we're pretty excited.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, because it's not just the look that won you the thing, it's the taste, and
it better taste good.
and what you've done is, but the partnership with ShopRite and coming in, now you can come to ShopRite and just pick it up on a daily basis.
Exactly. We try to make it quick and easy for everyone. We know time is limited, so as you're breezing through the grocery store and you need something just want a sweet treat or something for that dinner party, you can stop, grab something real quick, and keep going.
You've got to be excited because not only now you got to work with the Cake Boss people, but now people at ShopRite's excited because they get to work with a guy named Cakes by Dana. So you're actually coming in and working with the different pastry chefs and so forth.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to kind of learn how ShopRite works and work with their bakers and so forth. We always look at baking as a shared skill, so it's nice to go back and forth and share little trade secrets.
A little bit of taste in this, and I see today you got all these little bites here. Now you're going with what kind of cake is this? Because chocolate with white ice, and what is that?
Well, this is what we call Death by Chocolate. That's the little sample you see, and what it is, it's a fudgy brownie layer, chocolate mousse, oven dried meringue, It's for my chocoholics, but it's really good, really rich.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm sitting there looking at it, and it looks delicious, and everybody that comes by, notice I was watching them as they come by, picked up one after they threw it in their mouth, all of a sudden they get this big smile as they walk.
That's what it's all about in this business. You know, you want them smiling.
Yeah, and as far as the specialty cakes made and everything else, they can come into ShopRite and pick up these or order a cake or.
Well, we have about 5 or 6 desserts that we're doing at ShopRite, from our Death by Chocolate, Red Velvet, Key Lime.
Oh, you said imagine red velvet?
Oh yeah, we got red velvet cakes here with a nice chocolate ganache glaze, so a little different. But mango cheesecake as well. So those are some of the desserts, and we have about 3 specialty cakes that you can come in and order on a regular basis.
Yeah, and there again, working with the people here at ShopRite and being sure, because when you're putting your name on it, you want to be sure it's Cakes by Dana.
That's right. That's right. It's got to be right.
Getting back down with him once again to the produce area, and thanks, Dana. We appreciate you taking the time to chit chat with us. But I come down here, and your produce area is, looking really good. I mean, it's kind of the same as it was as far as size, but it's well stocked. I mean, and looks really good.
Well, again, that's what we're pushing for: freshness, quality. They're big things that we look for every day. Freshness and quality. And then we provide service with the clerks we have on the floor, and and assisting the customers with any questions they have or whatever.
Now, here's what I like about when I come, because I don't have time to be chopping and all this. I come into ShopRite, and I come right over to this area right here. This is absolutely unbelievable. How much fruit you want to buy, it's already chopped for you. You can grab individuals, or you can do like I do and grab one of the trays, and and those hold up for days. Put them in the refrigerator. I mean, you can eat fruit. Nothing better in the morning for breakfast. Get up and have fresh fruit.
Absolutely, especially when you don't have to cut it yourself. It's nice and easy.
And I know you ain't cutting it either, Jim, right?
No, me neither. I get the pre-cut stuff too, yes.
Yeah, that's me when you come over here. But when you're looking for produce, we talked about it here a few minutes ago. A lot of it's coming into the season, going to be local produce. It's going to be on the shelves down here at ShopRite. You definitely want to check it out. But your competitive pricing, that's what we want to get into. ShopRite has always been very competitive in the pricing. And I tell people, look at other places, then come to ShopRite. You're going to be shocked at the pricing.
ShopRite's always been very good with the low prices, and that's one of Mr. Kenny's famous quotes. We have to do this, we have to do that. We need to maintain and keep our prices low, the best. You know what I mean? That's what the customers come for. They come for price, quality, variety. I mean, these are the things that the customers look for, and we need to deliver to the customer. And that's what Mr. Kenny promotes, and that's what we at store level promote all the time.
Now, if you're really good and you know what to do, because I happen to have mine, and I keep it on me at all time, but you want to get your ShopRite card. I mean, this right here is like gold to me. I come through the store, I look for the, because you got different specials on things all the time, that this will knock some more money off of it.
Absolutely. Price Plus program is an outstanding program. You save 10 cents on some things, you can save $5 on another. You look at the end of your receipt, at the end of the day when you leave and you buy your order, you look at that receipt down the bottom, and it'll tell you how much money you save by using your Price Plus card, and it will amaze you.
It blows my mind. Sometimes I walk out here and I look at the bottom receipt, like you said, I just saved $35, $40. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, because you don't realize it, how much that'll save you. But you be sure and get one of the price, ShopRite Price Plus cards, and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Just come in and fill out the form, and
it only takes minutes.
Yeah, and you can do it online even, because we want to mention that as well. I want to go down and look at the meat section, because what a great area they got. I mean, they've expanded this store, so there's a lot more selection. I shouldn't say there's a lot more selection, but there's a lot more room to select from. So let's take a look at the meats. And if we make our way down, this is what I love when you come to ShopRite. You see these folks out here, they are they're pulling off and putting on fresh. It's all about freshness, especially when it comes to the meat section.
Oh, absolutely. They have to fill it a number of times during the day. Absolutely. Our meat department in our company does very well. Very well.
And when you're talking about that, because you go to other grocery stores, I don't want to mention names or anything, but you go in there and a lot of stuff coming in that's frozen. It comes out and it's frozen. You guys are about one of the only stores that still, you actually have a butcher that's on location right here. They're back there cutting meats right now.
Oh, absolutely. We have a good number of butchers in every one of our stores. They do an outstanding job. They're highly qualified. They've been doing it for a long time, and they do a great job for us.
And they're unbelievable, because I come in here and I look at different things, and I say to myself, well, this pork chops are too thick for me. They'll cut them. I mean, they'll do whatever you want done. They'll help you out. I mean, that's what they're here for. You just push the button and out they'll come and say, how can I help you?
Oh, absolutely. We do a lot of thin cut pork chops for people. You know, we cut roast up for them. We cater to the customer because that's why we're here.
Yeah, and as you walk through too, you're going to see different video screens. They'll tell you a lot of different services that are available for you. They're being played throughout the store. I mean, knife sharpening. I couldn't believe that I can come walk in the store, bring my knives back here, and drop them off, and they'll sharpen my knives for me.
Yeah, that's one of the programs we've had for a long while, and we do a very good job with that. And you know, a lot of repeat customers will do it. There's a lot of customers out there that don't know about it, and we keep pushing to to educate them on that. But yeah, it's a very good service, and it's free.
Yeah, and when you're sharpened by a butcher, be careful when you take them home, because they will cut, and they will cut about anything and everything that you need cut. But, you know, you're always, the one thing I used to tease Bernie, I said, what, do you got little elves in here? It's like as soon as I take something off the shelf, it's filled back in. But it's important that the shelves are always stocked and with fresh product, and that just like here. I mean, right now, you know as well as I do, this is the second or third time today these folks are out here refilling these shelves.
Oh yeah, they've been here very early, and they'll continue till they leave, and then the next shift will come in, and it'll continue right on through the night.
Yeah, but I've got to go down, because this is all new. When you look up above, I mean, and this is what I like about it. I mean, just it looks so clean. It looks so fresh. I mean, it gives me that new look versus that old ShopRite. Yeah, I mean, it's here for you. And when I say that, I want to make our way down here, Jim, if we can, because I'm going to walk down here. One of my favorite areas in any ShopRite that I come into is the Fisherman's Cove Fresh Catch. And this is a very important area, especially, you know, when you're talking about this East Coast, being right here on the water. We talked about the local produce. Well, guess what, folks? A lot of this fish comes in local as well from guys that's out there fishing today. We'll have it in this store tomorrow.
Yeah, we take a lot of pride in our seafood departments also. A lot of variety, the freshness. Again, I know I keep repeating this, but we're getting a lot of comments from the customers. As long as they're happy, we're happy, and Mr. Kenny's happy.
And the nice thing about it is here, because I come down when I'm going to give out my secret. If I have people coming over for dinner and I want to have something special, I come down here and I get it, and they prepare it for me, and I take it home. I mean, that's the nice thing. If you see something, they've got recipes here for you that you can take home and fix it yourself, or you can go buy it pre-prepared stuffed. I mean, there's a lot of ways to do it, and then you take it home, set it on your table, and act like you did it yourself. And I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, Jim.
Yeah, that's the easy way for sure. But we do have recipe cards. We have associates that have a lot of knowledge and how to prepare things and stuff. We give them all the information we have, which definitely benefits them.
And that's the nice thing about it is, because when you walk into any department here, when you're talking about Kenny Family ShopRites, and that's, when you walk into any department, there's experts in those departments. I mean, there's people there to help you and answer any questions that you have. And Jim, that's your job. Be sure that you have those experts back there.
Oh yes, I mean we have a very good training program from our HR department when people are hired. Obviously, if people come in with experience, that's gives that little bit of advantage. But if they're not experienced, then we'll put them through the training program in the department, hands-on, to get them the knowledge for the customers.
And it's important that people, because the Kenny family, when you're talking about people, I always judge a company by the way they take care of their people. And when you're looking at people from the Kenny family and the employees, they're taken care of. I mean, people love working for the Kenny family.
Yes, they do. They love it. You look at our competitors out there. A lot of them are going non-union, and Mr. Kenny's he pushes the union. He's glad we're a union operation, and he wants the people to realize what they have. And he's very. I'd said before about how passionate he is. He's very passionate about his associates. He wants his associates to be happy, 100%. So, he's there for them.
He's one of and when you're looking at the state of Delaware, folks, when you see Mr. Kenny, if you see him out on the streets or in one of the stores, be sure and thank him because he is one of the largest employers in the state of Delaware today.
Yes, and a lot of people do. When he's in here with me and we walk the store, he won't be able to go throughout the store without at least a half a dozen customers stopping and thanking him and congratulating him on things and telling him how nice things are. And, they will tell him if there's a problem. And,
You don't like that, do you, Jim?
Well, we take care of it. He knows that we'll take care of it. And if there's a problem that nobody knows about, if a customer tells you, then you take care of that, and so it doesn't happen to any other customers.
Yeah, I know Mr. Kenny, and he's so passionate about it that he can come in here and he has no problem in jumping on you and telling you, hey, he asked me a few times, and correcting. But then 2 minutes later, he's back to Mr. Kenny again. But he's very passionate, and he just wants it done right. And you have to agree with me, Jim. He don't like to see anything. He'll be the first one if he sees people cleaning an area. He'll go there and assist them. I mean, he's the first one there doing so. But he expects it to look the way that he wants it to look, and that's to please the customer.
Absolutely, absolutely. I always look at Bernie. He's teaching me. Even though I've been doing this a long time, there's not a day goes by I don't learn something, and I've learned a lot from Mr. Kenny. So he's like the teacher.
Yeah, when you talk about it, 40 years in the business, this man has been in the business. I don't want to give away Bernie's age, but he's been at it a long time. He started as a kid, and he's been at it his whole life. And he's very proud of what he has as far as the Kenny family goes. It's Kenny Family ShopRites. This is the brand new one open in Stanton. You don't want to miss your opportunity if you live in this area. Come in and visit the store. Say hi to Jim. He's gonna. I know you're here, pretty much all the time yourself.
Yeah, 6 days a week. I take a day off, but yeah,
come in
a lot.
Come in and check out the new Kenny Family ShopRite right here in Stanton, Delaware. Jim, thank you so much for your time.
All right, thank you.